Okay, so I think I may have just seen one of my favorite films of the year after Sinners. It's a Norwegian film called The Ugly Stepsister. It's a painfully true and twisted spin on the Cinderella fairy tale, but told from the point of view of one of the stepsisters. At first, I thought I was watching a rom-com, then a dark comedy, then a drama, with a string of body horror spliced through it all. But the film never really feels scattered or unfocused. In fact, all these elements come together to fit perfectly, pun intended, creating a concoction that feels really original and like a genre of its own. The film takes a scathingly honest look at our obsession with beauty, body image, and catering to the patriarchy, all through the lens of body horror and fantasy, dark humor and drama, much like one of my other favorite films, The Substance. If The Substance is a modern-day fairy tale, The Ugly Stepsister is a beautifully grotesque reimagining of a classic one, drawing more from the grittiness of Eastern European period films from the 70s than from straight-up body horror. It certainly doesn't shy away from the violence in the grim version, while also depicting its characters with a real three-dimensionality that often lacks these films based on fairy tales. It's a film that reveals bitter truths hidden within aspects of the tale that we take for granted, highlighting the illusion of fantasy and the brutality of reality. Key moments from the grim fairy tale stick, but the context with which we view them radically shifts, making for a great cinematic experience. In fact, I'm amazed that this is a debut from writer-director Emilia Blichfeld because of its well-formed and well-executed cinematic voice. The effects are all practical, staying true to the body horror genre, while none of the violent bits have been placed simply for shock value. They bring food for thought, ideas and metaphors, and much like any other fairy tale, motifs as well. It's bold, horrifying, dramatic, endearing, and perversely comedic all at once. Nothing like I've ever seen before. And for all you music lovers, it has one of the most enchanting scores of any film this year, with a mesmerizing Scandinavian synth-based soundtrack set against the backdrop of the 1800s. You don't want to miss this one.